Good, happy Saturday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Good Evening, New Hampshire. Let's get started. First up, man turns self in to police after road raid incident involving shotgun. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR. Sorry about that, we do not have a video. A man turned himself into Newport police after a road rage incident involving a 12-gauge shotgun occurred on October 23rd, officials said. Around 6:15 p.m., police received a report of a road rage incident in which the suspect shot 4 rounds from a moving vehicle at another vehicle. No one was injured. Police believed that this incident was in response to a prior unreported road rage incident that occurred on October 21st. After receiving the report, the Bedford Police Department was able to locate the vehicle believed to be owned by the suspect. The Newport Police Department executed a search warrant for the vehicle and a home and found evidence of the crime, officials said. Nathaniel Hargreaves, 18 of Newbury, turned himself into police and was charged with reckless conduct with a deadly weapon, police said. Hargreaves was released on $10,000 cash bail and is scheduled to appear in court on November 8th. The incident remains under investigation. Anyone with information or anyone who may have witnessed either event is asked to contact Lieutenant Rao at 603-863-3232. DOJ object to FBI disclosure of new steps in Clinton probe, source say. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
That sounds pretty limited.
Only Verizon gives you the best value. Get the quality network you want and all the data you need without all the surprise overages and restrictions. Switch now and get 20 gigs and 4 lines for $160. All on America's best network.
Just 11 days before the election, the announcement creating shockwaves. The FBI reopening the investigation into Hillary Clinton's email use. Director James Comey explaining in a letter to Congress, in connection with an unrelated case, the FBI has learned of the existence of emails that appear to be pertinent to the investigation. This just months after the initial investigation into the former Secretary of State's use of a private email account and server was closed.
I see evidence of great carelessness, but I do not see evidence that is sufficient to establish that Secretary Clinton or those with whom she was corresponding both talked about classified information on email and knew when they did it, they were doing something that was against the law.
No comment yet from Clinton on the trail today in Iowa. Her running mate Tim Kaine only with this to say.
Comment on that FBI reopening the investigation.
Just gotta read a little more.
While Trump on stage in New Hampshire wasted no time applauding the announcement.
I have great respect for the fact that the FBI and the Department of Justice are now willing to have the courage to right the horrible mistake that they made.
And a source tells ABC News this FBI probe was sparked by an unrelated criminal investigation into someone Clinton was in contact with while she was Secretary of State, stressing the emails that are being looked into were not sent by Clinton and saying this review likely will not be completed before Election Day. Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, New York.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Jose Fernandez had cocaine, alcohol, and symptom during fatal boat crash. Let's take a listen to this video from CNN.
So we're here at Morelands Park, sitting in the same section that I sat with my grandfather the last time we came to a game. You really can't say enough about how much baseball means to Cubans. It's more than just a pastime. Jose was Cuban. He was born on the island, and from a very young age, he had this dream of wanting to be a major league pitcher. When any young athlete or young star passes away, it's always a tragedy because there's so much unfulfilled promise. But this is even more tragic, partly because of what Jose represents to our community and what he represented to people like my grandfather and even myself. My grandfather was a political prisoner. He was a revolutionary that fought to upend Fulgencio Batista's tyranny. Jose's story is our story. The story of this community, the story of Miami, my own personal story, and it's a story that I think we should never forget, and that we should keep in mind, especially at times where it feels like the American dream is out of reach.
Okay, and there you go on that report from CNN. Now let's take a look at your weather now. Here's a live look on radar right now. As you see on radar, we have a few clouds and lingering showers in New Hampshire for this evening until morning. Now let's take a live look at our weather on our weather system. Your weather on our weather system, your wind speed peak is 0 miles per hour. Average is 0. Current is 0 in between northwest and north. Your temperature is 44 degrees. Humidity is 91%. Your dew point is 42 degrees. Your forecast is rain likely, and your pressure is 29.65. And your rainfall event for today is 0.04. Now, let's take a look at your next 7-day forecast. And here's a look at your next 7-day forecast. And that does it for Good Evening, New Hampshire. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow night with more of Good Morning, Good Evening, New Hampshire. Good night, everyone. Bye.